feeling better now?
Yeah, I do. I feel a lot better now. I can't put it in words. I mean, on the bus ride home and stuff, it'll really hit me. I'm just more happy for the kids than I am even, for myself and the other coaches, because they did everything we asked. They played as hard as they could. At halftime we said to Nick McKenna and Nick Bates, the two Knicks, we're like, you got to give us something in the second half. And it's funny. Nick McKenna came out, had 15 points. Nick Bates came out and defended, blocking threes, not even allowing three-point attempts, rebounding like a maniac. I mean, it's funny how one of them went the defensive route and the other went the offensive route. And it was huge. It was huge.
Yeah. Eric Martin quietly contributed tremendous. Matt Jenkins and I were talking about how he wasn't turning the ball over. He was being guarded by the quick kid Roberson, and he did a lot of good things just in terms of putting you in a position to win.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, people come look at him and it doesn't look great. Like it doesn't, the way he gets over the half court doesn't look like a basketball thing. So people sometimes right away they look at him and they're like, oh, we can pressure them. I mean, I'll take Eric against a lot of people. Eric knows what he's doing. He's crafty. It might not be the greatest to watch, but he gets the job done. I mean, he really does. So, and he's a competitive kid.
And it was so great, advantageous to you guys to be in a foul shooting position in the fourth quarter. They sent you to the line 150 times, and even though you went 1 for 2 several times, you were able to pad the lead.
Absolutely, and at that point we were just trying to defend. I mean, although they did hit 2 threes, which aggravated me, we just wanted to defend the three-point line. Because at that point, if we can just trade seconds, hit, like you said, even 1 or 2, you want to hit both, but if you hit 1 or 2, you just give them 2s, who cares? Just guard the three-point line. So we did a pretty good job of that.
Fantastic. Coach, I know you've been asked a few times about Nick McKenna, but what happened in the second half to him? What was going? What was the decision? What were the decisions being made here?
I mean, at halftime, I'm sure Nick could answer that. We said to Nick McKenna and Nick Bates, we said, you guys have got to give us something in this second half, and they did. He came out, scored 15 points, and Nick Bates played about as good defensively as I've seen him play all year. I mean, he rebounded, he blocked shots, he altered shots, he came up with loose balls. It was amazing. Like I said, one went the offensive route, one went the defensive route. Yeah. And some of the stuff that won't show up, like they're trying to, they have a pretty good three-point shooter, kid Cop, and they're trying to get shots off, and he can't even get them off on Bates' side. So stuff that doesn't show up in a scorebook, Nick Bates did.
Now George Mary did not get in foul trouble in the first half, but then in the third quarter he does pick up his third foul. He plays the rest of the way. So that's a huge plus for you guys. But,
it is.
But what about him? He was blocking. He was very active blocking balls today.
Yeah, he was tremendous. He was tremendous. And in some of the shots that he didn't block, he altered. Yeah. And then I think, I forget who we were speaking to, some other, other people would try to go into the lane, realize he's there, and it's coming back out. And I didn't get to see the stretches yet, but one of the gentlemen said it was a 25-7 run we went on. I don't know if you guys have the numbers.
But fourth quarter was 21-10. So.
21-10. Yeah. And we were down at that point. We were down 36-31. So then 7. Right. So I thought we went on a pretty good run defense. And some of their hoops, like you can't even get mad at because there were a lot of tip balls or a couple air balls during that stretch they laid up. So we were really playing hard at that point.
There were some strange plays in this game though today. I mean, you had I'm not sure even who took it. Was it McKenna's shot that went all the way around the rim, 360? Yep. There's McKenna's shot at the end of the first half.
He's Irish.
The shot McKenna's three off balance out by midcourt to end the first half. I mean,
we called that play. We knew that was going in.
You drew it up. You drew it up.
Yeah. So when that went in, I just said to myself, "You got to be kidding me!" I just put my head down and walked in the locker room. I said, "Thank God it went in. Now we're down 1 rather than 4." And it was obviously a big shot.
So tell me, in that run, you guys struggled with some turnovers until that run, and they kind of wrapped up. They kind of ended at that point.
Yeah.
You guys.
Well, and it's funny. We turned the ball over in the front court. Turnovers weren't in the back court. It was all in the front court. Just simple, unforced errors that were really bothering us. But then when that clicked, kids started playing hard. And I don't know if they sensed what was on the line. I don't really know, but things went our way.
How many times have you seen McKenna go off like that, or have you seen it before? And how capable of it?
He's very capable of it. In games this year, he did it against Swampscott at the beginning of the year. And then, he's still getting his legs back because obviously he missed last year. And then he went into a little bit of a lull. But that's not, I'm saying something, that's not crazy. He can go off like that. Some of the shots, he has a step-back shots. He hits those in practice all the time. It's not crazy watching practice him to go on, with scrimmage and he'll score 8 points right now, 10 points right now.
And what point did you feel like, okay, he's got it going on, let's keep going back to him?
Well, when he hit the first shot, because no one else was scoring on the perimeter, so I just said, we got to try to ride. So So it was kind of a little bit of luck. It wasn't like did he hit a couple and we said, okay, we're going to follow. Once he hit the first one, we said, he's going and we got to keep trying to get to him. So.
And that was different about today too. Is you're a perimeter shooting team a lot of the time, and that really wasn't working today.
No, we didn't shoot the ball too well today. And it's like someone said to me, it's hard to shoot in this place, because it is so. But the Garden is too. We shot great there, so I guess. You can't really have it both ways.
How about, defending? They defended very well, I thought. I mean, they did not make it easy for you to set up and take that outside three today.
No, they did. In the game, it was an aggressive game. There was a lot of bumping, but you want that. We don't want the fouls called. I think the referees did a great job. Really did. I complain a lot because that's just what I do, but I thought the referees did a good job.
Yeah. Okay.